So in the last video, we saw that if we multiply two integers, and if of those two integers, one is a negative integer, then the final outcome will be a negative integer, right? So if you multiply two integers and one is negative integer, then the resultant of that multiplication will give you a negative integer. What if you multiply two negative integers, right? Both the integers are negative in this case. So suppose you have a is minus 10 and b is minus 6. So if you have to multiply a times b, what will be that? So this will be a times b will be minus 10 in brackets and times minus 6. Now remember that whenever you multiply two negative integers, okay, you'll always get a positive result. I mean, the integer that you will get will always be positive. That you just forget about negative. Okay, you just forget the negative sign. You put the plus sign, and when it's plus sign, there is no need to put the plus sign. Therefore, in this case, it will be similar to 10 times 6. Okay, so just forget about this minus sign. If you have two negative integers, if you're multiplying two negative integers, just forget about their minus sign and simply multiply them those whole numbers, that is 10 and 6. This will be 10 times 6 and it will give you 60. So if you have minus a times minus b, then this will be equal to a times b. That is, here both the integers are negative integer. So when you multiply two negative integers, just forget about minus sign and simply multiply these whole numbers. That is, there is number a and b, and you'll get what the result will be, a positive integer. The outcome of this multiplication of the two negative integers multiplication will be a positive integer. Will be a positive integer. So if you are multiplying two integers, of those two integers, if only one is negative, then the outcome will be a negative integer. But if you are multiplying two negative integers, then the outcome will be a positive integer.